No matter what size you're following, eventually you're gonna ask yourself this question. How do I monetize my audience? And for me, the thought of charging my audience, my following, some sort of fee just doesn't really sit right with me. But at the same time, I have a bunch of resources that I want to give them, and I don't really want to have to pay like a monthly subscription fee to do that. And also, if they want to sort of, donate or give me something in exchange, that's great. I just don't want to paywall them behind something. So in this video, I'm going to share how I've monetized my audience without sort of getting that ick feeling that I'm charging them for something. And I'm also going to give away at the end a free content planning calendar that took me quite a while to make, and I think it'll be really beneficial for you. Really quick, if you don't know me, my name's Logan and I run a page called Kiwi Dad. It's on Instagram, TikTok and YouTube, and it's all about sort of parenting and new dad tips. The channel you're watching right now, Grow With Me, is me tracking my journey from my first few hundred followers to wherever I'm at right now. Now, I'd heard about Buy Me a Coffee before, but I always thought they were kind of like Patreon, you just sort of donate money. But what I've learned is that they actually let you host files and then your audience can download them from there, and then you can choose to set a value. So you could set, say, $1, or you can set $0, and then the people can download the resources that you want to share, and if they see benefit in it, they can choose a value to give you, which that just perfectly aligns with my sort of value structure. I like to give away as much as possible for free. I mean, that's why I make these videos, but if people want to help, awesome, primo. So Buy Me a Coffee is the perfect middle ground for me, and it probably is for you as well. So with that in mind, let's go set up a Buy Me a Coffee page. Okay, so let's get started. I've actually already made an account, but I'll just show you the sign up process to begin with. So just go to buymeacoffee.com, click sign up, and then choose your name. So I'll go Grow With Me. I've already set one up, so I'll go 2023. Is it gonna work? Yep, perfect. So it's super easy. If you have a Google account already, then just click continue with Google and it will link up to your Google account. So just click sign up and then you're away. Okay, I'm gonna go continue with Google because I've already got an account. If you go over to edit page, you can see your options. It's all super intuitive. So profile photo, I've just taken a photo from a recent photo shoot me and my wife did with our daughter. She just turned 2. Very cool. And then for my description, I've literally just copied my YouTube description and just chucked it on here. So easy peasy. Then you can add your social links in here, so your Instagram, your TikTok. For me here, I've just added in the YouTube, so just my YouTube channel here. Awesome, and then I'm noticing I don't have a cover image, so I'm gonna add one in. So it's as easy as just going upload cover image. Cool, so I'm just gonna add a cover photo in now, so I'll just jump in, go down and add one of these photo shoot ones. That looks pretty cool. Maybe, yeah, I like that one. Cool. Find a better photo, things like that, but this is just an example just to show you. Cool. So now here you can see that people can choose to donate an amount to me. So they could donate, say, $5. I believe you can actually change this amount too if we go into settings, dashboard, donations. I've just set this up, so maybe there'll be some after I make this video go up. Settings. So you can actually customize the amount people can donate. So for instance, I'm gonna make my minimum $1. Just because I think it sounds a bit nicer. And then I'll just add a message in. Thanks so much, I really appreciate it. Let me know what I can help with next. Cool, it's just a nice little message if somebody does donate. Okay, now the thing that I find really useful about Buy Me a Coffee, and I think it's the biggest feature and the biggest benefit to someone that's trying to monetize their audience, is this little shop extras part here. And I don't like the word extras, I prefer shop. So I'm just gonna change it to shop. At the moment, you can have shop or you can have extras. I'm gonna keep it as shop for now. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to add a digital download. So I'll show you really quick what that download is. So it's this quite handy resource that I've put together. And essentially what you do is you put in the name of someone you're working with. So for instance, Buy Me a Coffee. You jump over here, you can have their details, and then you can set exactly what it is they are. So for instance, maybe Buy Me a Coffee, I say they're a high priority product collab, or maybe they're a paid collaboration. Perfect. And then I can go over here, different tasks that I need to do for them. So for instance, I go buy me a coffee and I say tutorial video. And then I make it, rather than completed, I say it's high. And where am I doing right now? Well, right now I'm filming it. So I'm going to say, I'm going to say filmed because I'm doing it right now. So this is a really good way to just keep track. If you start to get a few deals or sponsors, you can stack things up like that. Now, I also do it just for myself. So for my Kiwi Dad page, just to keep track of what kind of posts I want to do in the future. And I just have things like if it's a carousel or a reel. Then I've got this giant library here, and these are just different hooks that are quite good for TikTok and Instagram reels, things like that. This is all included as well. So I'm going to put that onto my Buy Me a Coffee store now, and then hopefully there's a little link in the description and you'll be able to download that for free. And then if it's beneficial, feel free to donate $1. If not, all good, no problem. Anyway, let's see how we set it up. So I'm going to say content calendar template, and then I'm going to say $0, but then I'm going to tick this box here, which is enable pay what you want option. So if we click that, it's that buyers have the ability to pay an amount if they want to. So I'll tick that one. And now that means that anyone that downloads this, they have the option if they'd like to, donate a couple dollars. And if they don't, all good, they can still download it. Great. And then I'll say my complete content calendar to optimize your posting strategy. Then if I was onto it, I probably would have prepared an image prior, but I haven't done that. So I'm just going to pick one of these ones that I've got loaded up. That one looks good. Great, and then I'll just say thanks so much for downloading. I hope you find it helpful. And you can pick whatever custom message you want for here, but this is just an example. And then this is what I really love, is that you can upload the file directly to Buy Me a Coffee. They host it for you, and then if somebody does pay you an amount, then Buy Me a Coffee just takes 5%, and that's it. Which to me is such a good deal, because so many services are a monthly fee that's quite high, where this one is totally just 5%, that's it. If you don't make any money, you don't pay any money, and that's primo for me. Cool, we click upload, and then you've got a bunch of options here, so you can let people ask a question, and you can even have little review systems as well. I might tick that one just to see, for me myself, to get a gauge on if it is useful or not. Cool. And now you'll see I've got shop just here, and then if we click on that content calendar template, you can see it all there now. All right, so now what I'm gonna do, just to make sure that it's looking all good how I want, is I'm going to copy the URL, so buymeacoffee/pro. Then I'm going to go into an incognito window, copy that in, and this is how it looks to someone else visiting the page. So I can see this photo is a little misaligned, I'll fix that up later. I can see my description. I can see that it now says $1 support instead of more than that, which is what I wanted. And then we've got just here shop. So if I click shop, let's see what happens. Great, so there's my content calendar. I'll click on that. And you can see that it's free, which is what I wanted, but that people can enter a fair price if they would like to. So I could enter, say, $1 or $10 or whatever. So I'm gonna go with 0, get this, and then go test at gmail.com. Just doing a fake one. Hopefully it works. Don't know, we'll see. Pay. Fantastic. So it worked. You've got my little comment there. Thanks so much for downloading. I hope you find it helpful. And if we click download, ta-da! Cool. So now you've got the full thing right here. Brilliant. And I shared that resource with people, and it didn't cost me anything, and I can make some money from it. Ka-pai. And a quick shout out to our sponsor today, Buy Me a Coffee, who's very graciously offered to sponsor this channel, even though it's only got a few hundred subscribers, because they believe in it, which I'm super appreciative for. Okay, so one thing I just spotted while being in incognito is that people have to do 2 clicks to get to the resource. So they've got to go to my page and then they've got to click onto shop, which I don't know, that's too many for me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to pin this to my front page. So I'll show you how you do that. All right, so we're going to go into our little 3 lines up top. I'm gonna go to dashboard. Then we go into shop extras. So then we go into listings. And then we can see right here, here's that content calendar template. And then all I wanna do is go pin this listing. And now, if I go back to my home page, ta-da, there it is. So it's the top thing. So straight away when people come to my page, the very first thing they see is this downloadable link. Primo, you click it, boom, there you go. Now, there's also some other things that you can do with Buy Me a Coffee. So I'll just go into it, dashboard. You have this membership option where you can set up sort of, weekly or monthly memberships for your audience, and they pay a fee and maybe they get access to various resources or things. For me personally, I'm not using that yet, but I love being able to have the option. And that's it. I really hope this is helpful to you. If you'd like more video tutorials like this, then just let me know, because I've actually had quite a fun time making it. If you're monetizing your audience in a different way, then let me know how you're doing that, because I'd love to know. I've met a few people that have maybe 2,000 followers but are actually making a steady income from that following. So I'm always curious how this works, and I'm just sort of figuring this world out right now. As always, like and subscribe if you want to grow with me, and yeah, let's grow together. All right, ka kite.